Can you read it? Read it out loud.
How thought
Hmm.
okay, sir. How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady, whooping from her chair. Okay, sir. Again I started.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, sir. How thoughtless I have been, cried the plump old lady, whooping from her chair and patting Scarlett's arm,
Okay.
just chattering on.
Okay, let's stop there. Just one sentence. Okay. So let's talk
Okay, sir.
about the first phrase. Uh, let's just talk about the first words. How thoughtless. Can you say that again? How?
How thoughtless.
Okay. Listen to the vowel sound in thoughtless. It's kind of if I say that word very very slowly, it's like how many sounds do you hear? Thoa, thoa. How many sounds
Um,
do you hear in there?
thoughtless.
Listen,
Three.
no,
Thoughtless.
listen to me. Just listen to me. Don't read. Just listen to my sounds.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir.
Thoa. How many sounds? Oh. How many sounds? Oh.
Oh, three.
Three. There are three sounds. Thoughtless. Can you say it like that?
Oh, sir, sir, say again, sir.
Can you repeat? Thoughtless.
Thoughtless.
That's much better. Thoughtless.
Thoughtless.
Look at see how my lips move. The lips move a lot during that sound. Thoughtless. It starts first. You start with like a kiss and then a smile. First
Yeah.
a kiss and then a smile. Thoughtless.
Thoughtless.
How? Listen to this. Listen to the first word. How? How many words? Ow.
How to.
Two.
um,
Can you say that phrase? How thoughtless.
How thoughtless.
Okay. Now, when you are saying thought, when you're saying the th sound, you have to make sure
Yeah.
that your tongue is under your front teeth like this. Actually, can you say sought? Sought. S-O-U-T. Sought. S-O-U-G-H-T. Sought.
Short.
Okay.
Short.
So now you're saying sought, but now move your tongue under your teeth. Thought.
Thought.
Thought. It's an
Thought.
S. You have to push out a lot of air. Thought.
Thought. Thought. Thought.
Say s, s like a snake. S,
And
s, s.
thought.
Make the S.
Thought.
Do an S sound. S, s. Make an S.
Thought.
Make an
Yes,
S.
sound.
S. Make that sound. S. Can you make that sound? S. Oh,
Thought. Yes.
make just repeat. Just repeat my s. That's right. S. Okay. Do that, s, but move your tongue. Move your tongue to your teeth. Can you do that? Hello?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. Yes, sir. I'm doing.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. Sorry. For some reason, I can't hear that. Thoughtless. Thoughtless.
Thoughtless. Thoughtless.
Yeah, that's better. That's
Thought.
better than before. Before you were saying like thoughtless, but it's better if you say thoughtless.
Thoughtless.
How thoughtless.
Thought. Thoughtless.
Ow, how
How. How.
thoughtless.
How. Thoughtless.
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 Say it together.
Thoughtless.
How thoughtless I've been.
How thoughtless I've been.
Thoughtless, not taughtless. Thoughtless. You have to put
Um,
your tongue under your teeth. Thoughtless.
yes, yes. How thoughtless I have been. How thoughtless I have been. How
Okay.
thoughtless I've been.
Okay. Now, this next sound, when I say this word, IVE, okay, I just want you to listen to the vowel sound because I think a lot of your a lot of the thing that you have to fix the most, it seems to be the vowel sound so far, from what I've noticed.
Yes,
Listen to the
yes.
vowel sound in this word, I apostrophe VE, and think about
Mm.
how many sounds you hear. I, I've, I've.
Two,
Two vowel sounds.
two.
What are those? Tell me the two
Mm.
vowel sounds you hear. I've,
Uh, I've,
I.
I've,
Two sounds. It's two sounds, okay? I,
I've,
yeah, I.
I've, I've.
How thoughtless I've been.
How thoughtless I've been.
Not of. I've. Two sounds. There are two sounds there. I've.
I've,
Yeah,
I've.
two sounds, not one, two. How thoughtless I've been.
How thoughtless I've been.
Oh,
I've been.
if you've got to say the two sounds, not just one. I.
Yeah, yes, you have to.
This very important. That's a very important thing. That's a very normal, typical sound in English. Say it again. How thoughtless I.
How thoughtless I've been.
Hmm,
How thoughtless I've been.
better. That's better. Can you hear the difference? It's very different. It's a very different sound.
Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's look at the next few words. We have cried the plump old lady. uh, can you say the first word? Cried. Can you pronounce that for me, please?
Okay, sir. Cried,
Oh,
cried.
listen, I'm going to say that very, very slowly, okay? And think about how many sounds you hear.
Okay,
Cried,
sir. Okay.
cried, cried.
Cry.
How many sounds?
Two.
Yeah, it's two. What are those two?
Cry.
Tell me the two sounds you.
Cry.
I,
Cry.
I.
I cry. I.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about the? Is that how many sounds is in there? The, the, the.
The the one.
One. It's just one sound. The. So sometimes vowels in English are very complicated. They can have two sounds or
Mm.
sometimes three sounds or maybe even more. Okay. And that's very
Yeah.
important if you want to be very clearly understood. So let's say those
Yeah.
two words together. Cried has two sounds and the has one sound. Cried the. Cried the.
Cried the. Cried the.
Mhm.
Cried the.
Cried the. Mhm. How thoughtless I've been, cried the.
How thoughtless I've been. Cried the.
Oh, you made one mistake. Can you try to fix your mistake? Try again. How?
Okay, sir. How thoughtless. How thoughtless.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
How thoughtless I've been.
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
cried the.
we have one problem. One problem. Do you know where you're making the problem?
Uh, can I say again, sir?
Yes, please.
How thoughtless I've been.
Uh,
Cried the.
problem. There's one.
How thoughtless I.
I,
I've.
not I've been, but I've been. You have to say it like that. It's very important.
Uh,
Been.
how thoughtless I've been. I've been.
That's good.
I've been.
That's very good.
I've been.
How thoughtless
Yeah.
I've been. How thoughtless I've been.
How thoughtless I've been.
Cry.
How thoughtless I.
Go ahead.
How thoughtless I've been. How thoughtless I've been.
Cried the.
How thoughtless I've been.
Hmm. Cried the.
Uh,
Cried.
cried the. How thoughtless I've been. Cried the. How thoughtless I've been. Cried the.
Okay.
How
Cry.
thoughtless I've been. Cried the.
Two sounds. I
Cry.
cried the.
Cry.
You know,
Cried.
I think we're beginning to notice an area where you should pay a lot of attention, and that is the ah e sound, because that's the same
I
sound.
son. Yeah.
You're saying av and crod, but it's I've and cried. There are two sounds there. Do you?
I've and cried.
Yeah. So it
Right.
seems like we're noticing there's one sound in particular that's difficult for you. How thoughtless
Yeah.
I've been, cried the. Say it again.
How thoughtless I've been. How thoughtless I've been. Cried the.
Okay.
How thoughtless I've been. Cried the.
Okay, now another thing that you have to be very careful about is sometimes a vowel sound can, the duration can be very long. Okay, and some vowel sounds are very
Sorry.
short in duration. When I say
Uh,
is that a very long in duration
I.
or a short sound?
I've long.
It's very long.
I've.
I've been.
I've been. Is.
I've been. It's very long. It's not short. It's very long. Can you try to say it again?
I've been.
But make sure that when you say I've and cried,
Okay, sir.
sound is very long,
Right.
not
Okay.
short.
Okay, sir. I try. Uh, how thoughtless I've been. Cried the.
Oh,
How thoughtless I've been. Cried the.
so it's very good to notice that sometimes vowels can, the duration can be very short and sometimes it can be very long.
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah.
that's English, okay. Plump. Do you know that word plump? What does that mean? Plump.
Plum. No, sir. I don't know.
Plump.
Plum means.
Plump is a cute way. Do you know the word cute?
Yeah.
Plump is kind
Cute.
of a cute way of saying fat.
Okay.
So if I say, uh, Pachu, you're fat. You say, oh, I'm not fat. I'm plump. So
Okay. Okay.
this is
Okay.
kind of a nice way of saying fat.
Right. Right.
Also, you can use it to describe fruit, like very juicy fruit. So a plump orange
Yeah.
or a
A
plum.
plain pot.
What else? Plump grapes. Or so you can
Okay.
use it.
Oh, yeah. I know. I have.
Okay. Can you say plump old lady? Can you say that phrase?
Okay, sir. Plump old lady. Plump old lady. Plump old lady. Plump old lady.
Just say
Yeah.
the okay. Just say the word plump.
Plump.
Okay.
Plump.
I'm going to put two words. Let me see. I haven't written anything on here in such a long time. Just be patient with me while I try to remember how to put words up here.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. No problem, sir.
Two words here. We've got. Uh, okay. I'm putting. Do you see these two words that I have written on the screen?
Okay, sir.
Can you say number one? How do you say number one?
Uh, plump and plumb.
Okay. What?
Plump and plumb.
Okay. Usually, if you have a word where you have mb, the ending is mb, you don't really pronounce the b. So don't pronounce the b. And
Yeah, plump. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sir. Yeah. Plump. Yeah. Yeah.
plum,
Plump.
plum, no b. Don't pronounce
Yeah.
it. Number two. Say number one.
Is a plump.
Okay, that's number one. Say number two.
This is also the plum.
Okay, but there's no. You don't pronounce the b. So it's plump and plum. Plum. When you say number one, can you push out a little bit more air at the end? Plump,
Plump.
plump.
Plump. plump,
Plump, like you're spitting. Plump.
plump, plump, plump,
Spit. How do you
plump.
spit? How do you spit? That's spitting. Plump.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
plump,
That's
plump,
yeah, that's better. If you do
plump,
that, that's much better. Plump.
plump,
Plump.
plump,
You've
plump,
you've got to spit. You've got to spit when you do that.
plump. Yeah, plump,
This,
plump.
you know,
Yeah, you're working.
this is especially important. This p sound is very important here because if you
Yeah,
see, let's see, because the next word starts with a vowel, it's going to be a very strong sound. Whoops. So the way it's going to sound is plumpold, plumpold, plumpold lady.
plumpull, lid, plumpulled,
Yes, because when a word in English, when a word starts with a vowel sound, it will in conversation it will usually take the sound of the word in front of it. So when people are
yeah,
talking, you'll hear plumpold, plumpold, not plump old, but plumpold.
plumpold,
Yeah,
plumpold.
plump old
Yeah,
lady.
plumpold lady,
Okay, now let's just so we've got plump old. Let's think about the vowel sounds here. Okay, I'm going to say the two words together, plump old. I just want you to listen to the vowel sounds and tell me, are the vowel sounds long in duration or short in duration? Plump old,
okay,
plump old,
okay, so plumpold,
plump old.
plump is short,
What?
plump,
Can you repeat?
plump, plump,
Plump old,
plumpole.
plump old.
This is short, I think.
Which one? Plump. There are two vowel sounds. Which one is short?
Plump,
Plump. Okay. What about old?
plump.
What about old? Is that long or short?
This is long, old, old, old,
Old. So it's not old. Okay, it's not old. It's old. You hear the difference?
old,
Can you hear the difference between the
old. Y- Yeah,
okay.
I just mm, mm,
Can you
okay.
say the two words together? Plump old.
Plump old, plump old,
Yeah. So
plump old.
not plump old. It's plump old.
Yeah, plump old, plump old. Yeah, plump old.
And,
I am getting it. Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Plump. Now let's talk about the next word. Lady. Lady.
lady,
Can you say those?
lady, 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 lady.
Okay, now we've got. Now I'm going to say lady very slowly, and I want you to pay attention to the vowel sounds. Tell me how many sounds you hear. Lady, lady.
Yeah, three, lady,
Right.
lady.
So in the first part, there are two sounds. A.
First part two, first part two,
Okay.
and the last part is one.
Oh,
This is total three.
and is it long or short? Lady.
Lay, this is long.
This
Lay, D, and D is short.
It's short. It's pretty short. Sometimes E can be very long,
Yeah, because
but not here. Okay. Lady. Can you say it like that? Pay attention to the duration of the syllables.
lady, lady,
Okay, but
lady,
make sure that you're putting some E in there. It's two sounds. Lady.
lady, lady,
Lay.
lady.
Mhm. How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady. Can you say it?
How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady.
Okay, try again. Be very careful about the vowel sounds because you're making some mistakes again.
Yeah. How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady.
Okay.
Old lady.
How do you say the word IVE? How is that pronounced?
I've been,
I,
I've been,
how many
I've,
sounds? How many sounds in I've? How many sounds
I've,
vowel?
two,
Okay, yes, it's two,
I,
but you're only saying one, so you have to be careful. I've.
yeah, I have to practice.
Yeah,
I've,
it's pretty.
yeah, I've,
That's a pretty important one. How thought?
yes, sir, yes, yes.
Can you say that again? How thoughtless I've been.
How thoughtless I've been.
Oh,
How thoughtless I've been.
cried. How many sounds in that vowel sound? Cried.
Cried, cried to
It's
cried,
just like I've.
cried.
It's the same sound. Cried. I. Say it. Say both of those words.
Cried, cried, eyed, cried, eyed,
I've.
cried, eyed,
I've. I've.
eyed.
I've. Okay. How thoughtless I've
I've.
cried, the plump old lady. Try again.
How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady.
Okay.
How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady.
Okay. How many sounds in the vowel sound lady?
Lady is
La-
three, lady is first part
la-
two,
That's
and
right.
next part is one.
So we have the same kind of
Lady, it's
not la
lady.
le le e le e
Le, lei, lei,
le
le,
lady.
lady, lady,
More e.
lady,
Got to give me more e. Lady.
lady,
That's good.
lady,
That was very good. That was a very good one. Lady.
lady.
How
Yeah,
thoughtful
lady.
in cried the plump old lady.
How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady,
Okay,
lady.
what is the difference? I'm going to say a phrase two different ways. You tell me the difference. I've been. I've been. What's the difference? I've been. I've been.
I've been,
Which one do you think is better? I've been. I've been.
yeah, this is one only sound.
Uh,
I've been,
It's very short.
I've
Oh,
been.
it's also very, very short in duration. And I is very
Yeah,
long. It's a very long sound.
yeah, long sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've,
I've been. I've been. How
I've been,
how
I've
thoughtless
been.
I've been.
How thoughtless I've been. How thoughtless I've been.
It would be better if
Yeah.
you could make it a little bit longer. It sounds better if you make it long. How thoughtless.
How thoughtless I've been. How thoughtless I've been. I've been.
David Garcia.
I
Hi, teacher. I've arrived late. I always arrive late. Well, we're doing something different today. We're working on pronunciation and accent. We've already read the chapter, but you're welcome to stay and practice with us. Okay. Cried the plump old lady. Let's try that part.
cried the plump old lady. Cried the plump old lady.
Okay. Which
Lady.
What is a better pronunciation of this word? Cried? Cried. Which one is better? Cried? Cried. Which one is better, do you think?
And next, second.
Okay.
Cried.
Because it's a very
Cried.
sound. It's two sounds together. Cried.
Cried.
That
Cried.
yeah, so when you're saying that word, you cannot be in a hurry. You have to take your time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Cried,
sir.
plump old lady.
Cried, old lady.
The plump old lady. Okay.
Cried the plump old lady.
Okay.
old lady,
Old lady. All right.
cried the plump old lady,
Okay.
lady,
Mhm.
lady,
Lay,
lady,
lay,
la-
lady.
la- lady,
La-
lady.
Okay, that's good. All right.
Yeah,
Uh, read the whole sentence, read the whole phrase one more time, and then we'll move on.
okay. How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady.
Okay.
How thoughtless I've been, cried
Hmm.
the old lady.
Okay. Do it
Yeah.
again slowly, but try to remember that some sounds are longer than other sounds. Okay, and
Okay, sir, I will try.
to pay attention to that.
Okay. How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady.
I think that was much better. But now, if I say this phrase, I've been, how many vowel sounds do you hear in that phrase? I've been.
Uh, three, two, and been is one.
Okay. And now the first sound, I've, is that long or short, the duration?
A long,
How about
I've,
how about been? Been. Is that long or short? Been. Is
been,
that a long sound or a short sound?
I've been.
Been.
I think short.
It's very
I've been,
it's very
I've been.
so you've got long I've and then you've got short been. I've been.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, I've been.
I,
I've been.
how thoughtless I've been.
How thoughtless I've been.
Cried.
How thoughtless I've been.
Cried.
Cried the plump old lady.
Okay.
Cried the. Mm,
Okay. Cried the plump old lady. That's good. All right.
mm,
Can you read the next phrase?
cri-
Go ahead.
okay, sir. Uh, Hopping from her chair and patting Scarlett's arm.
Okay. Now I'm just going to write two words up on the screen. I hope that you can see this.
Okay,
We're using
okay, sir.
two different softwares. We're using uh, YouTube and Discord at the same time. It's kind of funny. Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you see the two words that I have written on the screen?
okay, sir.
Can you read the two words that I have written on the screen? What is number one?
So, uh, hopping,
And
hopping
number two? How do you say number two?
is hopping.
And
It's
say,
the same.
oh,
Hopping
say,
spelling
say number one again. Let me hear
is
you say number one.
hopping.
And number
Hopping
and number two.
is hopping. Hopping.
Okay. Now I'm going to say number one, and then I'm going to say number two, and I want you to listen to the difference of the O. It's the same letter,
Okay, sir.
but the sound is very different. Okay, here's number one, hopping. Here's number two, hoping. Number one,
Yeah, hopping and hopping.
right. So number one is like it's like ah, hopping,
Ah, hopping,
hopping.
hopping,
And number two,
hopping. Ah,
when I
it's a
say
hopping.
right. Okay. I'm going to say number two very slowly. Tell me how many sounds you hear. Hoping. Ho.
Hopping. Yeah, two.
Okay.
Hopping.
Oh. Oh.
Ping.
Oh. Oh. And how about number one? How many sounds? Ah. Ah.
Hop, hopping.
Ha.
Hopping.
Mm. Ah. Ha. Can you say
Hop,
ha? Ha.
ha,
How many vowel sounds?
hopping is two. Hopping.
I think it's just well, if we're just talking about ha, ah, That's just one.
A O P. Oh, yes. Yeah. One. Yes. Yes.
So in one, you've got one sound, ha, and in two, you've got two
Oh,
sounds, oh, ho, ho,
oh. Yeah. Two.
ho,
Two. Yeah. Two.
ho. Say number one.
Hopping.
Ah,
Hopping.
ah. This is ah, hopping, hopping. Number
A sound.
ah, number one. Ah. Hop.
A sound. Hopping.
Don't you I think you're making your lips, I think you're moving you're making a circle. You're giving a kiss with your lips. Don't do that. Just open your mouth. Ah.
A.
Yeah,
A.
that ah, ah,
A.
hopping,
Hopping.
hopping. And number two, how do you say number two?
Hopping. Hopping.
Hoping,
Oh,
hoping.
hopping.
Okay, but now
Hopping.
remember, now let's think about the duration of these sounds. Okay, number one, hopping. Is that long or short? Ah, hopping
It's short.
is
Hopping.
short.
Short.
How about
Hopping.
number two, hoping, hoping. Is that long or short?
Yes. Long.
Yeah.
Long is hopping.
Mhm.
Hopping. Yeah.
Hoping. Say number one and make sure your vowel is very short. Number one.
Hopping.
Ah,
Up.
remember it's ah, ah, hopping.
Oh. Upping.
And
Upping.
say number two.
Oh. Hopping.
Yeah, but
Hopping.
you're saying
Hopping.
you're saying hoping, but that's very short. It has to be hoping. It's a very long sound.
Hoping.
Yes, like that.
Hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah, hoping.
So
I'm getting sir. Yeah, hoping.
there are a couple of really big differences between those sounds. The sound,
Yeah,
and number one is one sound, number two is two sounds, but also the length. Hopping, that's very short, and hoping, that's very long.
it's a hoping. Yeah, hoping is a
Oh,
long hoping.
okay,
Yeah, hopping.
let's let me change this around a little bit. I haven't. It's been a while since I've done a video. Now I forget how to do everything. I can't remember how to change this. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So we're just going to change this. We've got number one. That's the only word we have. What does that word mean to you? What's the meaning of
Hoping. Hoping is something sound.
hop,
Yeah, but
hopping? Hopping, not hoping. Hopping, hopping.
hopping is something sound related to sound.
It could be a sound, but really it is. Let's see. Well, I'm going to get a picture up here.
Okay, sir.
Do they have rabbits in Nepal? Are there rabbits in Nepal?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, rabbit, yeah. Rabbit is the main enemy of our because it tears our clothes. So yeah.
Mm. So how does a rabbit walk?
Yeah. Rabbit.
Can you see the picture in the video? Do you see the picture in the video? How does
Yeah.
that's hopping?
Yeah, is your yeah, this is called hopping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hopping.
That's
This yeah,
or
yeah, hopping. Okay, sir. Yeah. I get I got it, yeah.
maybe
Hopping.
also a kangaroo. Kangaroo also hops.
Can, kangaroo. Yeah, kangaroo also, yeah.
Hmm.
Same way.
Yeah, that's hopping. That's hopping.
Mm.
And
This is called hopping.
Aunt Pitty Pat, she's a plump old lady, so she hops when she walks.
Yeah.
Can you read this phrase?
And
Hopping,
this uh,
hopping from her chair. Hopping from her chair.
hopping from her chair. Hopping from her chair.
Okay.
Hopping. hopping from her chair.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
I'm going to say these two words together. From her. From her. In
From
go ahead.
from her,
Okay.
from her, from her.
But when people are talking, this sounds like one word, and it sounds like frommer, frommer, frommer,
From her,
frommer,
from her,
frommer.
from her.
That's how it sounds when people are talking. Frommer.
Yeah, from her, from her, from her,
So
from her.
if we say the words very clearly and distinctly from her, what do you think about the vowel sounds in that phrase, in those two words? Are they long or short? From her.
Is long and or means short.
Well,
From her,
well,
long short.
don't put the words together. Just think about the words separately. From, is that long or short?
Yeah,
From, is that long or short?
from is long.
Okay.
From long is
And
from.
listen to the next word. Her. Is that long or short? Her.
Her is short.
That would be
Or
her. 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 Which one am I doing?
her,
Her.
her,
Her.
her, her,
Her.
her.
Her. Which one?
Second,
Yeah, it's long. It's long. From
second,
her. From her.
from her.
They're both long.
Long.
They're both long.
Yeah, both long. From her,
Yeah,
from her,
but
from her. Yeah, long.
but these are very common words. So in the middle of a sentence, it sounds like this: from her. Is that long or short? From her.
Short, from her, from her, from her.
So when
Yeah,
people are
from her.
talking, when if you say the word separately, if you say the word alone, sometimes you have to pronounce it in the correct way. From
Yeah,
her.
yeah. From and her,
Yeah, but
from
sometimes if it's
her.
a very common, unimportant word, then in the middle of a sentence it becomes very short and small. From her, from her.
From her, from her, from her, from her. Yeah.
Hopping from her chair. Hopping from her chair.
Hopping from a chair, hopping from a chair,
Okay.
hopping from chair,
Now, hopping, is that long or short? Ha. Is that long or short? Hopping.
hopping. A short hopping,
That would be hopping. Hopping. Is it hopping or hopping?
hopping, hopping,
Hopping. Hopping. Is that long or short?
hopping, hopping.
It's long. It's pretty long.
Uh,
Compare the two vowels. Ha, ping. Ha, ping. One is long.
ha, hopping,
Can you
hopping,
hear the difference?
hopping.
One is long and one is short. Ha, ping.
Uh, yes. Hopping,
Yeah, can you hear?
hopping.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
different. It takes a little practice to recognize this, but it's very important for pronunciation. Okay. Hopping
yeah.
from her. Hopping from her. Can you repeat that?
Hopping from her, hopping from her,
Oh,
hopping from her,
okay.
hopping from her.
Now the next word. Can you say the next word? Hopping from her what?
Hopping from a chair, a
Okay.
chair,
Is that a long sound or a short sound in the middle?
chair, chair, chair,
Yeah.
chair. A long
This
sound.
yeah, and it's a couple of sounds. It's not only one sound, it's two or three sounds. Chair.
Chair,
You hear all
chair.
the sounds in
Three
it.
sound. Three sound.
Yeah, it's three. Three,
Two or three sounds, sir.
maybe
Yeah.
three or four.
Chair.
Chair. Chair. That's very important. Okay. Hopping from her chair.
Hopping from a chair. Hopping from a chair.
Okay. But instead of
Chair.
uh try hopping, not hopping, but hopping, because one is long and one is short.
hopping
Ha,
from a chair,
hopping, ha,
hopping, ha, hopping from a chair,
not hopping, hopping,
hopping, hopping,
hopping. Yes, you have to draw
hopping,
that out a little bit. Hopping,
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 hopping from her.
hopping from her,
Not
hopping from her,
not hopping, hopping.
hopping,
Mm-hmm.
hopping,
Not hopping, hopping.
hopping,
You hear the difference?
hopping,
It's long. It's a longer
yeah,
hopping from her chair.
hopping from a chair,
Hop,
hopping,
hop,
hopping,
hopping, hopping.
hopping,
That's good.
hopping,
Mm-hmm.
hopping, yeah, hopping from a chair,
Not hopping,
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 hopping. Yes. Okay.
hopping from a chair.
I'm going to
Mm.
say it two different ways. One way is incorrect and one way is correct. Tell me which one is correct. Hopping,
Okay.
hopping. Which one is correct? The first one or the second one?
First hopping,
No,
first one hopping,
that's not that one is not good. Hopping? No. Hopping? No. Hopping.
hopping, yeah, hopping. Okay, okay, sir. Okay, I made mistake. Yeah. Hopping, hopping,
Hopping.
hopping.
Let's pretend
Mm.
because I'm noticing something else here. But let's do something. Let me. I've just got to write something up here. Let's see. Because I'm noticing some. Do you see the two words that I have written here on the screen? Can you see them? Whoops.
Okay.
To make it clear. Can you see?
Uh, where is?
At
Okay, okay.
the
Now.
All right. Uh,
Yeah.
how would you
Is
pronounce number one? Do you think? And make sure when you say
uh,
it's very long.
hopping, hopping, hopping,
And how would you say number?
hopping,
How would you? That's good. That's good. How would you say number two?
hopping, hopping,
Okay.
hopping.
See, I think you're putting a little bit too much air on these two. Well, maybe if we look at it a different way, I'm going to ask you to look at this a different way. Let me just
Okay.
change this. Okay. Can you see the changes that I've made?
Hopping and hopping.
Okay. I think that's better. I think if we look at it this way, okay, I'm going to get rid of one of these. I'm just experimenting on you with this. But wait, where did it go?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Um,
Hopping, and
okay, but not ha.
I
It's
will just
ha, ha, ha. Hopping.
hopping,
Oh, that's
hopping,
much better if you think of it this way. Hopping.
hopping,
Ha, hop,
hopping,
hopping.
hop, hop, hopping,
Okay, okay.
hopping.
Hopping from her chair.
Okay, sir. Hopping from her chair, hopping from her chair,
Uh huh. Okay, and then we have and patting Scarlet's arm. Patting Scarlet's arm. Patting Scarlet.
and patting
Uh huh.
and patting Scarlet's arm,
All right.
patting Scarlet's arm.
What does pat mean? Do you know that word pat? What does that mean, pat?
No, sir, no.
Okay.
I do not have idea.
Pat means
Pat.
like this. Like this. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, sir. Do again.
Can you see? I'm just doing it right now. Can you see? Pat. This is patting. Patting. Pat. Can you see?
So I do not. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes. Pat. Yeah.
This
Okay. I got it. Yeah.
patting Scarlett's arm. Patting Scarlett's arm. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Patting a Scarlet Sound. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Right. Right.
Now
Patting a Scarlet Sound.
let's look at the word padding. Okay. There's two syllables. There are two vowel sounds in there. Okay. Padding. Padding.
Pat. Patting.
Okay.
Patting.
Are those
Yeah.
long
Patting.
sounds or short sounds? Tell me what you hear. Are those long sounds or short sounds?
Patting. A long sound.
Uh, pa.
Patting.
It's long. Pa is long. And what about ting? Is that short or long?
A short. Short. Tang.
Uh,
Patting is a
pad
short.
padding. Padding.
Padding. Padding. Padding.
Yeah. Okay. With my American accent, that sounds like a D. I say padding, but maybe in
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. I know. Yeah.
okay.
Padding.
What about scarlet? Scarlet. There are two vowel sounds in there.
S-
Are they long or short sounds?
Scar. Scar is long.
Uh-huh.
Scarlet.
Mhm.
Late is something short,
It's short.
but scarlet.
So we have
Yeah. Scarlet is long.
padding.
Arlet.
Can you,
Arlet.
how would you say padding scarlets?
Padding scarlets.
Mhm.
Padding scarlets.
That's long,
Yeah.
short, long, short. So we go padding scarlets like that. Padding
Yeah.
scarlets. Say it again.
Pa- Padding scarlets.
Okay.
Padding scarlets.
Okay. And what
Scarlets.
can you say the final word in the sentence? What is the final word in the sentence?
Uh, um.
Okay. So there's one vowel sound in there. Is that a very long sound or is that a short sound? Short sound. Arm. Mhm.
Arm. It is long. Arm.
That,
Arm.
how many?
Arm. Yeah.
I'm going to say it very, very slowly, and I want you to think about
Two sound.
how many vowel sounds do you hear in the front? Arm. How many vowel sounds are in the front of that word?
Ah.
Arm.
Ah. R. Or is two sound
It's two.
or
It's two. It's not just one sound, it's two. R.
um,
R.
R.
hmm So
Arm.
that,
Arm.
and that's long. It's a very long sound. Padding
Yeah.
scar
Arm.
arm. Can you say those three words together? Padding Scarlet's arm.
Padding scarlet's arm.
Mhm.
Padding scarlet's arm. Arm.
Okay, but
Arm.
two
Yeah.
sounds in there. It's arm. Two sounds. You have to say the two sounds. If you want to be clear,
Ah.
ah,
Ah.
arm. Say it again.
Up. Arm. Arm.
You have to have the two. Can you say Say
Ah. 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 Ah.
ah.
Ah. Ah.
Now say
Ah. Ah.
ah,
Ah.
arm.
Arm.
That's
Arm.
better if you can put those two sounds. It's very clear what you're saying. But if you don't put the two sounds, it's not very clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you say
Arm.
pat,
Ah.
patting Scarlett's arm?
Okay, sir. Padding Scarlet's arm.
And that's very good. That's much better than before. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try, because I think we have to finish this now. So let's try from the beginning. Okay. I'll read it first. I'm
Yeah.
going to read the entire sentence that we've practiced today. And then I want you to
Okay, sir.
try it. Okay. But remember, I think the
Okay.
big thing here for you is to pay attention to the the vowel sounds, the duration,
Okay. Okay, sir.
also how complicated they are sometimes. How
Mm.
thoughtless I've been. cried the plump old lady, hopping from her chair and patting Scarlet's arm. Can you read that?
Okay. How thoughtless I've been, cried the plump old lady, hopping from her chair and padding Scarlet's
Okay,
arm.
I think that was really really good, but I want you to try the word hopping again.
Ho- hopping,
Hop,
hopping,
hopping.
hopping, hopping,
So it's not hopping.
hopping.
It's not hopping. It's hopping.
Yeah, it's a hopping.
hmm So that's I think that's something that we've learned today for you is that in
Yes,
in your case, paying attention to the different vowel sounds, how complicated they are, but also the duration. Some vowel sounds are very short and some are very long.
yeah.
That would be a very important thing for you to work on and to
Thank you, sir.
pay attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it was wonderful. We finally, after several times of trying to connect,
Yes, sir.
we finally did it. Okay. Well, maybe again, maybe
Yes.
next time. I don't know. I don't know when. Wait, let me check my schedule because I know that you're
Yes,
always
sir. Yes,
available.
yes, sir. I'm very curious to take this class.
Mm,
Yeah, because my exam is also coming in 1 or 2 months. I think, yeah, November, December.
uh-huh.
So
Oh,
I have to
it's coming.
make my pronunciation very good
Okay.
because the PT is very serious on the pronunciation
What time is it right
and rhythm.
now in Nepal?
Yeah, it is now 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
in my place.
Yeah, because
8:30 p.m.
probably I'm probably going to be doing more reading today, but I think you'll be sleeping because it's going to be in about 8 hours or
No,
something.
sir, I will wake up. If you
Well,
notify me, I will wake up. No, because I want to improve my uh, yes English.
well, because I'm doing Dracula also, and but I'm doing that maybe at around 3, so that would be in
Okay. Yes, I generally
what time?
wake up at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
Yeah, generally because I have to study. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so that would be in. Wait, let me do the math for a minute. That's in about 6 hours from now. So probably I will be reading for in about 8 hours. In about 8 or 9 hours, I think we could do it again. Something like that. Okay.
Yes, it means acha,
Wait,
acha, acha.
what time is it in Nepal right now? What time did you say?
8:30
Oh,
p.m. 8:30
yeah. So
p.m.
we're exactly 12 hours different. So uh, at around 5 o'clock in the morning, your time, or around.
Yes, yeah, yeah, it is very, yeah, very good time
Oh,
because I always wake up at 4 a.m. So it will be very good for me in the morning.
okay.
Yeah.
So I should be if everything because sometimes I have problems with my internet, but if everything goes okay in about 8 hours from now, at around 5 o'clock or so, I'll be reading again. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So
Okay,
then
sir.
maybe we can practice more. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, it's been a great
Uh,
time, and I'll see you later. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And
Thank you.
okay,
Thank you, sir.
bye bye.
It is very great pleasure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.